The Green Hornet. He hunts the biggest of all game, public enemies that even the G-men cannot reach. The Green Hornet. His faithful valet Cato, Britt Reed, daring young publisher, matches wits with the underworld, risking his life that criminals and racketeers within the law may feel its weight by the sting of the Green Hornet. Ride with Britt Reed as he races toward another thrilling adventure. The Green Hornet strikes again.
Hurry, Cato. We're out to break the tenement racket. Wow, ain't this some fire?
Those rotten tenements burn like tinder.
Let's get up close. Look at the flames. Boy, did you ever see so many fire engines?
Hey, there's a dame on the roof. Now stand back, all of you. They'll get her.
Gangway coming through.
Nobody comes through these fire lines, Spot.
Here's my press card. Lowry of the Daily Sentinel.
Oh, a reporter, huh?
Right, open up, officer.
Okay. Wait a minute. Is this guy with you?
Suffering snakes. Don't you recognize me? I'm Axford. I used to be on the force.
Oh, yeah, Axford.
Oh, I guess you let me get by with
No,
Lowry.
you don't, Axford. You ain't on the force now.
It's all right, officer. He's with me. Come on, Axford.
I'm telling you, Lowry, if it had been any other cop, I could have got us through them fire lines.
Yeah, watch that hose. Don't tangle up those big feet of yours.
Good gravy, Lowry. Oh, look at that ladder. Them fire bugs got us right up to the roof.
Swell. They're bringing down that woman. And there's a kid with her. He's coming down, too. Well, don't stand gaping, Axford. Follow me. When that woman and her kid hit the pavement, I want to be right on the spot for an interview.
Yeah, let me ask her some questions, Lowry.
You? I'll do the talking. You listen and learn.
Easy now, lady. You're all right.
Don't worry, everything's fine. That's right.
Oh, my Tony. Where's my Tony?
He's right behind you, lady.
Oh, Mom. Oh, Tony, my little bambino. So much smoke, so much fire.
We climbed down the ladder, Mama. All the way down the ladder. I'm going to be a fireman when I grow up.
You're lucky to be alive so you can grow up, Sonny.
Who are you?
Suppose I ask you the same question, mister.
I have a right to be here. This building happens to belong to me.
Oh, so that's who you are. Macklin, huh?
Yes, and I'm having you and your friend thrown right back at the police lines where you belong. Hey, you there. You with the hose.
Who's throwing who out?
Relax, Axford. I'll handle this.
We'll see about that. You, fireman.
Listen, mister, we're putting out this blaze. There's no...
Throw this man out. Throw them both out. I demand it.
Yeah, and who are you to be giving orders? A battalion chief?
Why, I own that building.
I'd be ashamed to admit it. Now stop bothering me.
I guess that'll hold you, Macklin. Now, listen, lady. Let's have your own personal story. Where were you when the fire started?
Yeah. I want no reporters snooping around.
Mister, with a fire like this, reporters are around like bees after honey. Now get out of here and stop bothering me.
I'm warning you. You be careful what you print. The law takes care of things like that.
Holy crow. He's burning up worse than his tenement, ain't he?
What's your name, lady?
Please, you know, bastard.
I'm Tony Pitlack. Mama and me live in that house.
What's left of it, Sonny?
Now, look, Mrs. Pitlack. How'd you like your picture in the papers? Right on the front page, you and Tony.
Please, they put the fire out pretty soon. You let us go?
You and Tony come along with us. We'll take care of everything. That's it, Tony. Come on.
Where are we going?
No, we stay here.
Sure, lady, we ain't meaning no harm. Don't worry about a thing.
Get him through the police line. We'll grab a cab, expert.
It's all right.
All right, lady. Why, it's perfect. You and your son are coming to the office of the Daily Sentinel.
Huh?
Get smart, expert. This tenement fire's big. The Daily Sentinel's going to spread it all over page 1. An exclusive story is told by one of the victims.
All right, Lowry. I'm glad you brought them here.
Golly, Reed, they was out in the street, her and the little one.
They had to be carried down from the roof.
Here, Mrs. Pitlack. You and Tony come right in and sit on that couch.
That's the time for us to go home.
You're better off here.
Gee, is this a real newspaper? Honest?
Youngster, this ain't only a real newspaper. This is Britt Reed's own office.
That's it. Sit down. My secretary will be right in with some food.
Oh, here's Casey now, boss.
You should have seen that restaurant owner downstairs. Did his eyes pop when I asked him for milk?
Here you are, Tony. Drink this.
A sandwich for you, Mrs. Pitlack.
It's so late. Me and the Tony, please, we gotta go home.
Sure, but eat something first.
Oh, Sonny, don't try to drink it all in one gulp.
Can I come here every day?
Oh, Tony, any time at all.
Now, Mrs. Pitlack. You and Tony were in the tenement house when the fire started, weren't you?
That's all right. Me and my Tony will live there.
Boss, it's a fire trap if I ever saw one.
I know, Lowry. A lot of those old tenements are still in use. They were built before the new building laws went into effect, so they're allowed to stand.
Yeah, but I think those tenements of Macklin's are even worse than the rest.
Aren't there some safety devices that they must have, Mr. Reed? Fire escapes and things like that?
Don't tell me Macklin's tenements have no fire escapes.
Oh, they have fire escapes, all right, but I'd hate to try climbing down one. They wouldn't hold a powder puff.
Yet the building inspector okayed them.
He did?
Well, the mere fact that Macklin's tenements are full proves that.
If fires like this one can happen, they ought to be condemned.
What does that mean?
Huh? What's that, Sonny?
What she just said. Condemned.
Tony, that means when something is bad, it ought to be stopped.
In this case, kid, it means torn down.
Torn down.
Tony, let me ask you a question.
Anything you want, mister.
You'll be careful, Tony.
Do you like the place you live in?
See, it's a fine place. Cheap rent. You tell him yes, Tony.
Lady, you ain't sticking up for that dub, are you?
Hush up, Axford. Can't you see Mr. Reed's asking?
How about it, Tony? Wouldn't you like to live in a nice, clean home instead?
Gee, mister, can I?
No more dirt, no more dark stairs or broken windows. Mrs. Pitlack, if the fire didn't finish that tenement, it ought to be torn down.
No, mister. We stay there.
But, lady, don't you
It's
realize...
all the time talk. We no listen. We no want to move. We'll go someplace else. It costs too much money. We stay. It's cheap. It's a fine place.
Mrs. Pitlack, you can't really believe that. Well, that fire you just went through was...
Please, no more talk. You want to tear down a house and turn us out in street. No place to stay, no place to go.
Suffering snakes, lady. You'll get a better home.
It's too much money. Mr. Macklin, he's a good landlord. We stay there.
Mrs. Pitlack, we're trying to help
You
you.
try tear down my home. I'm say no. I'm a good American. Me and Tony, we have a citizen's papers.
Oh, wait a minute.
Tony, now, you come with Mama.
Yes, Mama.
Well, take it easy. You can't...
Never mind, Lowry. If we try to stop her, she'll only get more frightened. Axford,
Yeah, Reed?
go along with them. See that they get home safely.
And what a home.
We're like. Goodbye.
Mrs. Pitlack, I'm surprised at you.
Well, isn't that something?
Yeah, try to help them and look what you get.
Yes, it's too bad.
It's disgraceful, that woman, keeping a kid like Tony in such an environment.
Just a moment, Miss Casey. Are you blaming Mrs. Pitlack?
I certainly am.
Well, then you can stop it right now. She's no more responsible than, well, her little son.
Gosh, boss, she's keeping him there, isn't she?
Lowry, Mrs. Pitlack is poor. She's uneducated. Like the rest of the people who live in those slums, she has to fight for existence.
We're not arguing about that, Mr. Reed.
Those people can't afford better living quarters. They scrimp on every penny. And because they're poor and alone, they're afraid of any attempt to pull them out of their accustomed routine.
But we want to help them.
They resent it. They cling to what they have.
Those tenements of Macklin's aren't worth having.
Well, try and convince them. You heard Mrs. Pitlack.
It is impossible, Mr. Reed.
The only way to get them out of where they are is to raise those slum dwellings to the ground, every last one of them.
Sweet chance of getting Macklin to do that. He makes a mint out of those tenements. Crowds them in like sardines.
The Daily Sentinel can put pressure against such conditions. Maybe we can arouse the building inspectors.
Boss, that 3-alarm fire will do plenty.
Yeah, well, we'll keep it up. If those fire traps are once torn down, there'll be new homes built, better homes fit for living.
For Mrs. Pitlack and Tony.
And all the others like him.
Macklin won't like it, Mr. Reed.
We're not concerned about Macklin. Slums have no place in this city. We're going to start cleaning house.
Paper! 3-alarm blaze hits tenement district! Publisher demands building
Attention! Sentinel paper!
Imagine the nerve of that young publisher. Why, I could sue him for libel. What does he mean by raising a fuss about my tenements?
He's just looking for circulation. Sells more papers.
Perhaps I will sue him, Weaver.
Better not try it, Macklin. Remember, them tenements ain't exactly perfect.
Now, listen here, Weaver. You're the building inspector, aren't you?
That's me.
You went over my tenements and found nothing wrong. Isn't that true?
I found plenty wrong, and you know it.
I'm not so loud. There's a reporter outside.
He ain't hearing. There's plenty out of line with your tenements, Macklin. Plenty.
Now, look here, Weaver. Are you double-crossing me? You promised you'd give my tenements an okay.
Sure I did. It's all fixed.
Why do you say things like that?
You mean about the stuff that's wrong? I'm just reminding you about it so you won't try no libel suits against the Sentinel.
Why not? Your report backs me up.
Sure. But the suit for libel's going to start a lot of other people looking through them buildings. They'll be checking up on my report.
Let them. Your report's the only one that counts.
Yeah, but why take any risk when we don't have to? Just keep renting out your tenement space and raking in the dough and forget this Sentinel business.
Perhaps you're right.
Of course I'm right. Them tenants you got ain't kicking.
Oh, they're too ignorant. Imagine, Weaver, they're taking my side against the Sentinel. Can you beat it? They think the Sentinel's trying to drive them out of house and home.
The saps don't understand we're making suckers out of them.
Huh? Did you say we?
Sure, you're the landlord, and I'm getting my cut, ain't I?
Yes, that.
Yes, Mr. Macklin?
Is that reporter out there?
Yes, he is, Mr. Macklin.
He's been cooling his heels for an hour. Send him in. I have a little surprise for him.
That the guy from the Daily Sentinel?
Yes. Watch his face when he learns you've okayed my tenements.
So, you're finally welcoming the press, huh?
Oh, not all the press. Just the Daily Sentinel. You know Weaver? He's the building inspector.
Yeah, here you went over Macklin's slums.
Yeah, that's a strong word.
Are those dumps? It's mild.
Mr. Weaver has concluded his tour of inspection. Before he releases his report generally, I thought I'd like to have the Daily Sentinel hear it.
Ooh, giving us a scoop, huh?
Your paper's been so interested in my tenements, I thought this was the least I could do.
Don't kid me, Macklin. You hate the Sentinel. Okay, Weaver, what's the verdict?
My report clears Mr. Macklin of any blame. His tenements comply with the building regulations in every respect.
What about the fire escapes?
These buildings were erected quite a few years ago. They obey all the requirements for dwellings built at that time.
I guess that settles your newspaper crusade once and for all.
Why, you profiteering...
Never mind the name.
I should have known you weren't giving us anything, Macklin.
My tenants are satisfied.
Sure, they don't know any better. So this is your scoop.
I hope the Sentinel has learned its lesson.
Well, if that's the report, there's nothing we can do. But I'll tell you one thing.
Well?
I smelled a rat when I came in here. Now I'm sure of it.
You don't say.
Yeah. Only I got my numbers wrong. It wasn't one rat I smelled, it was two. And the names are Macklin and Weaver.
Did, eh, Lowry? Weaver gave Macklin's tenements a clean bill. I guess if Weaver okayed it, that finishes our campaign. Oh, I know, Lowry. I feel the same way, but there's nothing we can do about it.
Oh, I think it's a shame, Mr. Reed.
You heard what Lowry said?
No, I got the gist of it from your answers. Macklin's tenements won't be condemned.
The building inspector passed them.
How could he? Those tenements aren't fit to live in.
The Sentinel's gone the limit on this, Miss Case. Nothing more we can do. You might as well get out to your desk.
Well, the way I feel now, I could tear it apart.
You and I both, Miss Case.
I'd rather do it to Macklin.
Rotten tenements. Slums, every one of them. And Macklin lives on that kind of money with the help of a crooked building inspector. There ought to be some way. Some way of taking care of men like that. Macklin and Weaver. The law can't touch them, but there's one person who can. It looks as if I'm going out once more as the Green Hornet.
The curtain falls on the first act of our Green Hornet adventure. Before the next exciting scenes, please permit us to pause for just a moment. Now to continue our story. Later that evening in his apartment, Britt Reed spoke to Cato, his valet and the only living man to know him as the Green Hornet.
Well, that's the situation, Cato, and something must be done about it.
Very bad, Mr. Brett.
There's already been one fire in Macklin's slum dwellings. Fortunately, the tenants escaped with burns and minor injuries. Those tenants are back there again, living in those same uncrowded, sanitary conditions.
Yes, sir.
Unless those tenements are condemned, the situation will continue. We can't have that happen, Cato.
What can you do, Mr. Brett?
Those tenants are poor, like Mrs. Pitlack. If no other way is open, they must be scared out of staying there.
How you do that?
Another thing. Weaver's report on the tenements hasn't been turned in yet. Macklin showed it to Lowry this afternoon. That report won't be released until morning.
I see, Mr. Brett.
Bring the Green Hornet mask and the gun and some Green Hornet seals. We're going out in the Black Beauty tonight.
Keeping to deserted side streets, the Black Beauty raced for the slum section of the city. Leaving the car in a dark alley, Britt Reed and Cato moved cautiously into one of Macklin's tenements.
Here we are, Cato. Fortunately, the halls are unlighted. I trust Macklin not to spend any money to give these poor tenants light.
Yes, it's very dark.
Have you got the Green Hornet stickers?
I have them.
Yeah, I'll take half of them. Now, you understand what we're to do, Cato?
Yes, sir.
We'll start at the top floor and put a Green Hornet sticker on every door. Make sure your mask is on completely like mine. That's right. Keep your hat well down over your eyes. Should we pass anyone in the hall, the darkness will do the rest. All right? Up the stairs.
The two masked figures climbed the dark stairs until they reached the top floor. They worked their way down, putting Green Hornet stickers on each door.
So far, so good, Cato. We put the stickers on quietly so as not to arouse the tenants. But this time, we won't bother about being quiet.
Why, Mr. Brett?
Well, this door happens to be Mrs. Pitlack's room, Cato. We're going to make sure that she sees the Green Hornet as well as the sticker. Paste the sticker on. Mrs. Pitlack, open the door. Mrs. Pitlack.
Please, who are you? What do you want?
Mrs. Pitlack, you're moving out of this tenement. It isn't safe.
Ah? Who's the talk? You pull your hat down so I know I can see your face.
Here. Can you see me now?
You wear the mask. What do you want?
Look at that sticker on the door.
Madre mia, it's the Green Hornet. That's why you wear the mask. The Green Hornet.
Yes, Mrs. Pitlack, and the Green Hornet is telling you now move out of this tenement. It isn't safe.
Hey, I go right now. Me and the Tony. You no do nothing. I'm going to hear about this Green Hornet. You're a bad man.
Nothing will happen to you if you move. Remember that.
See, I don't forget.
Come on, down the stairs to the car.
Help, police! Help, the Green Hornet! Police, don't stop!
Listen, Cato.
Look, Green Hornet! What do you mean, Green Hornet? Go!
There she goes, rousing the house just as I figured. When those people start calling headquarters, things will start popping.
Yeah, I know. You're the fifth one to call up about them Green Hornet stickers. Yeah, there's a cop on his way there from the beat right now. Ah, them cranks down in the tenements. Probably a bunch of kids playing tricks.
Suffering snakes, Dial. Ain't you going down there your own self?
Will you mind your own business, Axford? I know what I'm doing.
But, golly, if it's the Green Hornet...
Maybe it is, but most likely it ain't. What would the Green Hornet be doing pulling a childish stunt like that? When that harness cop calls up, it's time to ask
Holy crow! If I was running this department...
But you ain't, you big lug. I am. And I ain't going out on no wild goose chase. Ah, another one. What do you want?
Hey, Sarge, it's on the level. The Green Hornet was down here.
Huh? You say the Hornet did plant them stickers?
Holy crow!
The tenants are in an uproar. There's Hornet stickers all over the place.
Get me the Daily Sentinel. Quick, operator, hurry.
You're sure it ain't a joke?
Not on your life, Sarge. They're milling around worse than when that fire happened.
Hold everything. I'll be right there.
Sentinel, give me Lowry, quick. Michael Axford, that's who's calling.
It's on the level, Axford. The Green Hornet.
Lowry? Yeah. And listen, the Green Hornet's down at one of Macklin's tenements.
Hey, Kelly, get a squad car out.
Okay, Sarge. I'm going down there after him now. Me and Dial. Hey, Dial.
Send out an alarm, Joe. The Hornet's been busy downtown.
I'll do that, Sergeant.
That squad car ready yet, Kelly?
It's here and waiting, Sarge.
Okay.
Doyle. Hey, Doyle, wait for me. Sovereign snakes! You can't catch the Green Hornet without you have me along to put the finishing touches on him.
And the phone. Wonder who'd be calling me this time of night. Hello?
Mr. Macklin, this is Police Sergeant Doyle. I'm calling from one of your tenements.
Police sergeant. One of my tenements. What's wrong? Anything happened?
The Green Hornet slapped stickers all over the place. Do you know anything about it?
Why, that's foolish. What would the Green Hornet have to do with...
Put down that phone, Macklin.
You. The Green Hornet. What are you doing here?
Huh? What's that?
The Green Hornet. He's here.
Drop that phone.
Hey, look here, you can't...
You're coming with me, Macklin.
No, you can't.
We're going to call on Weaver, the two of us.
I won't go.
I want to find out about those tenements of yours.
You're a crook. You can't make me...
I'll make you do anything I want. Pretty nice racket you're running.
Are you calling me a criminal?
Those buildings are fire traps. You're raking in plenty of rent on them. That's why I'm interested, Macklin. We're going over to Weaver's now. It's a showdown.
You realize that phone is still open?
What, the phone?
Hornet, the police have heard every word you said.
I'll take care of that.
Nah. Too late now.
Perhaps I wanted the police to hear.
If you persist on taking me to Weaver, you'll run right into them.
I'll be the best judge of that. Every squad car in town will be at that tenement house of yours, and that's 20 minutes away. Now get moving.
I refuse.
Oh.
We'll see about that.
Drop that face. Poor aim, Macklin, now.
Let go.
I said you're going to Weaver with me, and I mean it. There. That punch will keep him out just about long enough to get him to Weaver's place without any fuss. It's only 2 blocks away.
The Green Hornet's coming over here, is he? Lucky thing the police overheard him and called me. Right 16, left 24. I'll have those papers out of the safe before he pokes his nose in here. Now over to the right, 12, and open. Here they are now. Now I'll toss them. What the... Macklin!
Look out, Weaver. He's right behind me.
Shoved him in ahead just in case you might be waiting with a gun.
You, the Green Hornet!
Oh, my jaw. I'm still groggy. You knocked me out and brought me here.
I see you've opened your safe, Weaver. Hand those papers over.
You want them, Hornet? Pull them out of the fire.
No, you don't, Weaver.
Come on, Macklin, get him.
Don't try it. There's someone behind you.
Huh?
Another guy with a mask.
And a gun. One move and you get a dose of gas.
Okay. We ain't moving.
That's better. Close that door and lock it. Now I'll see why you were so anxious to burn these papers.
They have nothing to do with me.
Sure. Just reports, that's all.
I'll be the judge of that.
Listen, Hornet. If it's money you're after...
Very interesting. Here's a report, Weaver, stating that Macklin's tenements conform with the building laws.
That's true. They do, every one of them.
We're going to turn this report in tomorrow.
What about it?
Well, were you or were you not?
Well, yeah, if you must know, I was.
Yet these other papers are the ones showing the actual results of your checkup on those tenements. According to these, there are plenty of things wrong with the buildings.
Weaver, you fool. Keeping those papers.
Here's one on fire escapes. Supports rusted away, incapable of holding more than 20 pounds. And this one, broken steps, banister completely missing. Which is correct, Weaver, your faked report or these inspection sheets?
What are you asking for? You know I faked the reports.
Weaver, if I had any idea you were hanging on to those inspection sheets, I'd
It's
have...
too late now, Macklin.
Why didn't you destroy them?
I was going to.
He didn't destroy them because he figured he might be able to use them against you, Macklin.
Against me? What do you mean?
My guess is Weaver kept them around so he could dig more money out of you.
What?
Hush money. Am I right, Weaver?
Who asked you to butt in?
Weaver, so it's true. I paid you for these false reports, and you plan to keep on collecting afterward.
He won't anymore.
What's to stop me? Okay, I was going to get more dough out of you, Macklin, and I'm still going to say you rake in plenty from them tenements.
It's my turn now.
What do you mean?
Just what I said. I have these inspection sheets now.
Oh, that's it.
Listen, Hornet, those sheets belong to me.
You're welcome to take them back, if you can.
No, I'm no sap bucking up against the Green Hornet.
Well, how much do you want?
How much?
Don't stall. I'll pay for those.
You will, Macklin. You will pay plenty.
He's got you, Macklin.
Within limits. Don't forget, Hornet. The tenants in those buildings are with me.
They were with you. Have you forgotten what happened tonight?
Another fire?
Green Hornet stickers were plastered all over one of Macklin's tenements. If I do that a few more times, those tenants will surely move out.
You're bluffing. You don't dare.
Sure, it takes more than one scare to drive them saps out. Police!
So they did hear you, Hornet. Give me those
Yes,
papers.
there's a squad car at the door.
Burn those inspection sheets, quick!
Hurry, you fool. If they find them here, we're all in for it.
Let them. We're going out the back.
Oh, the back, yes. Remember, Weaver, we haven't been here.
Not you, Macklin. You're staying.
What's the matter with you?
I'm going alone with my assistant. Now, don't move.
Open up! It's the law! Grab him, Macklin. Don't let the Hornet get away.
Give me those papers, Hornet.
Stop him!
We're leaving.
Oh.
Now you got in my way.
Oh, he's gone.
Open up! We want the Green Hornet. Smash it in.
Fire
Where's the Hornet?
Oh, my Joe.
What are you talking about?
Hey, Sarge. Here's the door to the back.
Open it.
We locked it on the other side. All right, you two. You know the Hornet was here. What was he after?
I don't know. He brought me here.
Why talk to us?
We'll get him. Leave me at that door.
Too late, Doyle. You and Axford can't get to the Green Hornet in time.
Huh?
There goes the Hornet's car now.
I missed that guy by a gnat's whisker again.
Well, thanks for coming here anyway.
Wait a minute, Mr. Macklin. We ain't through with you yet.
What? Why do you say that?
These papers were stuck under the back door.
Papers?
Sure. The Hornet must have dropped them in his hurry. Look at them, Lowry.
Will I? Gimme.
What are they, Lowry?
I insist you release us. What have the Hornet's papers got to do with us?
Wow. These aren't the Hornet's papers.
Huh?
They're Weaver's inspection sheets on those tenements.
I never saw them before.
We'll check that against your handwriting, Weaver.
What's more, these papers prove those tenements should be condemned, and these two are going to cover it up.
Suffering snakes.
You're headed for the jug, both of you.
I demand my right to a lawyer.
You will get it. Keep an eye on them, Joe.
Right, Sarge. You'll be seeing your lawyer in jail.
Golly, Lowry. You mean to say them two is crooks just like the Green Hornet?
Yeah, with one difference.
What's that?
Crooks like these guys can be caught, but it takes more than a squad from headquarters to even get close to the Green Hornet.
Sentinel X Street paper! Tenements condemned! Owner and building inspector face jail term! Hornet escapes from police! Read all about it! Green Hornet still in large! Sentinel X Street paper!
The story you have just heard is a copyrighted feature of the Green Hornet Incorporated. The events and characters depicted are fictitious, and any similarity to actual persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental. The Green Hornet. He hunts the biggest of all game, public enemies that even the G-men cannot reach. The Green Hornet. His faithful valet Cato, Britt Reed, daring young publisher, matches wits with the underworld, risking his life that criminals and racketeers within the law may feel its weight by the sting of the Green Hornet. Ride with Britt Reed as he races toward another thrilling adventure. The Green Hornet strikes again.
Hurry, Cato. We're out to break the pension racket.
Yes, madam. Make your contribution now. We're campaigning for a special pension for everyone over 50.
Mr. Contribute to us, and you won't have to worry about your old age. Thank you.
I'm using my influence at the state capitol personally. Turnbull's the name. Turnbull.
Turnbull and I. There are many old-age pension plans, but none like ours.
I'm collecting money for the campaign. We need yours.
Make your contributions now.
There are many old-age pension plans, but none like ours.
Don't worry about your old age.
A campaign to push old-age pensions through the state legislature.
Many plans, but none like ours.
Contribute now.
None like ours.
Turnbull and Briggs, influence at the state capitol. Yeah, that's right. Lots of old-age pension plans, but none like ours.
What do you mean, Hurley?
I'm through. No more collecting. Get someone else. You're a gyp, Briggs. You and Turnbull.
Hurley, if this is the way you talk after we were good enough to hire you as a collector for our campaign, you're fired.
I quit. And that ain't all.
That's enough. We're running a sincere campaign.
Sincere, my foot. Sure, there's plenty of old-age pension plans that's on the level, but not this one.
You can't say that.
I turned in $50 for your campaign. $50 from old folks who needed the dough plenty bad. I saw you this morning. You marked me down for $10 brought in, and the two of you. Where does the other 40 go?
Buck, come here.
No wonder the Daily Sentinel's been after you.
The Sentinel?
They're sending a reporter over. I'll give them proof you're crooked, all right.
Did you hear him, Buck?
Yeah, boss, I heard. So you're gonna shoot your mouth off.
Who are you?
Buck is our special man, Hurley.
He takes care of people who talk too much. People like you.
You open your trap, you'll be 6 feet under.
Why, you can't do that.
All I'm saying is, don't talk and you won't get hurt.
Do you understand, Hurley?
I guess I was speaking out of turn, maybe.
He understands.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't say nothing.
Okay. Just remember that, and nothing will happen to you.
Buck can be very tough, Hurley. Bear that in mind.
You collect the money. How it's handled is our affair.
I tell you, you don't have to worry. I ain't talking.
Hey, which one of you guys is Hurley?
What?
Well, I'm looking for a man named Hurley. Girl at the desk said he was over here. You?
No, my name's Turnbull.
I'm the one you want.
Well, that's fine, Mr. Hurley.
Just a minute. What do you want him for?
Oh, nothing special. Little private matter.
Private?
That's right. Come on outside and I'll treat you to sarsaparilla or something. You remember me, Hurley? That phone call this morning?
Oh, that. I changed my mind.
Oh, you must be that reporter from the Sentinel.
Well, what's that got to do with it?
Hurley made a mistake.
What do you mean, mistake?
We were going to discharge him. He resented it and called your paper. You understand. A disgruntled employee and all that.
All what? Come on, Hurley. Let's get together.
I'm staying here.
Huh?
Mr. Briggs is right. I have nothing to talk about.
Exactly. Perfectly happy here, aren't you?
Sure I am. Sure.
Why, you... So that's how it is.
Now, if you'll excuse us, we're very busy.
This campaign takes a lot of work. We can't waste time.
Last chance, Hurley. If that phone call was on the level, you and I have a lot to talk over.
I told you once already. I ain't got nothing to talk about.
If it was worthwhile, I'd poke you one. You're so scared already, you'd probably faint before I connected. Look at me, boss.
What's wrong, Laurie?
Stood up, that's what. Remember that phone call that came in this morning?
A man named Hurley?
None other. He was going to give us a yarn on that phony campaign fund business.
He did say something about it?
Changed his mind.
What?
Sure. I went over there this afternoon. All he was handing out was the air.
No story.
Boss, we could put what he said in the weather report box, and it would still be empty.
It's too bad. I had hoped we'd get enough out of him to give us a start toward crushing this racket.
You'll never prove it's a racket by him.
What went wrong? Why did he change his mind?
The finger.
What?
Finger, boss. The spot. That guy was white as a sheet. I'll bet all the dough in the mint against what I got in my pocket. He was told not to talk or else.
I see. All right, Laura, you tried anyhow.
Thanks, boss, but they don't pay off on tries. All I hope is that I don't have to see that guy again. Not for a long time.
Yes, Mr. Reed?
Miss Case, a man named Hurley called this morning. Have we his name on the file just for the records?
Yes, Mr. Reed, on my desk in the card index.
Thank you. I'm going to use my private phone, see that no one comes in while I'm talking. If Hurley is afraid to talk, there's only one way to change his mind. He must be made afraid not to talk. Cato, we're taking a little ride tonight. Have everything ready. Yes, a little surprise visit.
Soap in my eyes. Where's the washcloth? Here it is. What's that? Sounds like the doorbell. Can't hear with the shower running. Somebody's always calling, right when I'm in the shower, all the time. Okay, I'm coming. Wait till I get my bathrobe on. Tracking water all over the place. What do you want? I'm right in the middle of...
Hello, Hurley.
What are you doing here?
Coming in.
No, wait a minute.
Move.
I didn't talk. I didn't tell nobody nothing.
So you was right in the middle of a shower.
You didn't have to come here. I told Turnbull and Briggs I'd keep my mouth shut.
Look here. Water all over the rug. Your footprints, Hurley. Don't stand here.
Let go of my arm.
We're going back in the bathroom, pal. You and me.
Listen, what are you going to do?
That's better. You shouldn't stand around like that. You might catch cold.
I'm all right. I'm not cold.
Why, you're shivering all over. Get back into that shower, pal.
Stop it. Stop looking at me that way.
Here, I'll turn it on.
Let go of me. Let go.
Shut up.
I'll keep quiet. Honest, I'll keep quiet. I'll keep quiet.
No answer, Mr. Bate?
Someone left here as we came up, Cato. I wonder who it was calling on Hurley.
We saw him, Mr. Bate.
We stayed out of sight as that man came down the stairs, but something tells me we should have taken a good look at him. We're here to make Hurley talk, not to worry about strange visitors. Still no answer in yet. And the door's open. Inside, quickly. Lock the door. Strange. Lights are on, the door open.
Look, Mr. Bate.
Yeah, wet footprints on the rug. Just beginning to dry out, but they're still distinct enough to see.
Just a print of bare foot.
One set of bare footprints leading to the front door and back. Another set, shoe prints this time going just one way. No trace of Hurley himself.
Shower running.
Huh? Yeah, the shower is running. We can hear it even with the bathroom door closed. Hey, look, a trickle of water running out from underneath the bathroom door.
Is something wrong?
There's something very peculiar going on here. Now, you see these prints?
Yes.
They show that Hurley went to the door in the middle of his shower. Someone came in, went back to the bathroom with him, and then left.
How can you tell that?
But notice how the man wearing shoes left prints only from the bathroom to the front door. And they must have gotten wet in the bathroom.
But where's Hurley?
More water trickling under the bathroom door. We're going to see why that shower is still running.
What's that?
Hey, open the door. Hurley, open it. This is the cop on the gate. Open the door.
Police. We can't be found here, Cato. Not with my Green Hornet mask and gun. Here, get this window open. Move down the fire escape. Lucky we had the Black Beauty parked right below in this alley.
Yes, sir.
There's a mystery back in that apartment. We'll learn more about it tomorrow. And right now, it's more important for the Green Hornet to make himself scarce.
What about it, Casey? Boss in yet?
For the 10th time, no.
Oh, when's he due? This is important.
I've told you before, he's on his way down.
Is it about the Hurley business you want to see him, Lowry?
Tend to your knitting, will you, Axford?
Holy crow, who's knitting?
What gets me is what happened to Hurley.
What's that, Lowry? What about Hurley?
Haven't you heard?
How could I? I just got here.
He met with an accident, Mr. Reed.
Sure, he was taking a shower.
What kind of an accident?
Boss, Hurley's dead.
You don't say.
What's the matter? You don't even act surprised.
Oh, yes, of course I'm surprised.
It happened last night, Mr. Reed.
So Hurley was murdered, eh?
Suffering snakes, Reed. Your belfry's all woolly. Nobody said it was murder.
Well, no one said so. I just assumed
it wasn't murder, boss.
Just an accident.
An accident? You're all worked up about an accident?
It's the coincidence of the thing that gets me, boss. That guy was scared stiff yesterday, afraid to talk. And right afterwards, he slips in the shower, smacks his head against the faucet, and wham, Penny.
Come in my office, Lowry. I want to hear more about this accident.
Golly, Reed, I ain't coming too.
Now, let's get this straight. You believe it was an accidental death, Lowry?
Oh, it was mighty convenient.
Yeah, my thought exactly. How was Hurley discovered?
The lady downstairs from Hurley's place heard a loud thump, you see.
As if someone had been hit?
She didn't pay much attention at the time. Then a little later, water started to leak through her ceiling.
What did she do then?
Well, she was sort of scary, Reed. After recollecting that noise, she called the cop in the corner. He went up to have a look-see.
And he found Hurley lying in the shower dead with the water running over.
That's it.
Golly, Reed. If I didn't know you was home in bed, I'd say you was there yourself.
Whatever gave you that idea?
Because that's just how it was.
Oh. Well, it's not difficult to reconstruct what happened.
As soon as I heard it was Hurley, I hopped down there. You should have seen it, boss.
Yeah, I wish I had.
There were footprints all over the floor.
Footprints on that?
What, boss?
Oh, nothing. Go on. What about the footprints? Don't tell me Hurley had been walking around in his wet feet.
No, it wasn't Hurley.
It wasn't?
Well, what's the matter with you, Reed?
The footprints were the cops and the people who came up from downstairs. The bathroom floor was wet, and they tracked the place up, that's all.
In other words, if there had been a murder, all the evidence was covered up.
Well, how could it be murder if it was an accident?
Well, Axford, lots of people slip in the bathtub, but why should it happen to this particular man and at this particular time?
That's the way I feel, boss.
Yet, from what you say, there's no evidence.
Not a scrap.
Who was with Hurley when you saw him yesterday afternoon?
You can't get anything that way, boss. Turnbull and Briggs, that's all.
No one else?
No. A couple others around the place, but...
No one threatening him?
Whoever it was, the threats were all made before I got there.
Lowry, keep after this.
I was hoping you'd say that.
There's nothing we can do about it now.
Nothing nobody can do.
Still, murder is a hard thing to cover up. It's just possible that this is a murder and that it isn't as foolproof as it seems.
That evening, Britt Reed returned to his apartment and told Cato of his predicament.
Cato, you and I know that Hurley was murdered. That man we saw leaving, those footprints on the floor, positive proof.
Yes, Mr. Brett.
Yet we can't tell the police what we know because that would mean the end of the Green Hornet.
Why, Mr. Brett?
The police would accept my word about those footprints, even if they dried up by the time that officer forced his way into Hurley's place. But they'd want to know why I was there and why I left so secretly. No, Cato, an investigation is one thing we can't afford.
What are we going to do?
Hurley was murdered because certain people were afraid he'd talk. With him out of the way, Turnbull and Briggs can continue making a racket out of their old age pension plan.
That's true.
Get the mask and the gun, Cato. Only you and the Green Hornet know that murder was done. And it's up to the Green Hornet to solve that murder.
The curtain falls on the first act of our Green Hornet adventure. Before the next exciting scenes, please permit us to pause for just a moment. Now, to continue our story. Britt Reed and Cato stepped through a secret panel in the rear of the clothes press, then along a narrow passageway built within the wall of the apartment house, down a flight of stairs until they stood in a supposedly abandoned building where the Black Beauty, the sleek, streamlined car of the Green Hornet, was kept.
Solve this murder and we smash the racket Turnbull and Briggs have set up for themselves.
Shall I drive, Mr. Britt?
All we saw of the man who was at Hurley's place before us was his general outline, and that'll have to do. You take the wheel, Cato. We're after the names of the men who worked for Turnbull and Briggs. Fast driving, Cato. Here's the office building. You follow me. There's a side entrance. We'll have to force it.
Here, Mr. Britt?
Yeah, this is it. Wait. The night elevator attendant. He's sitting where he can see whatever goes on.
I see him.
Have to get him out of the way without using gas. Too many people use this building, even at night. We can't take a chance on being trapped inside should someone discover him gassed.
Yes, sir.
You go around to the front entrance, Cato. Ring the night bell. Then get back to the car and stay there.
Very well, Mr.
Now, ring it good and loud. I want to be sure that night attendant goes all the way to the front, so I'll be inside before he returns.
Leave those files alone, Briggs.
I know what I'm doing. Hurley's dead.
Getting his docket out of the files won't make any difference. It was an accident.
How can we be sure nobody suspects?
Don't be a fool. The police called it an accident. The newspapers called it an accident. Why make a fuss over nothing?
The police have withheld evidence before.
There was no evidence. It was fixed to look like an accident all the way.
I'm playing safe. Suppose they come around asking questions.
Nobody's asking questions that we can't answer.
They might run across the files that show how we were keeping money for ourselves. Why take a chance?
Okay, have your own way.
If I'd had my way, Hurley would have been alive.
He knew too much.
The threat was all was necessary to shut him up. We saw that yesterday.
For how long?
I don't like murder, Turnbull. It's dangerous.
Get those files locked up. As long as Hurley was alive, we were heading for trouble.
If I'd known you were going to
My
do
orders
this...
were carried out. I saw fit to remove Hurley, so I had him removed. Now shut up and get busy. Late enough already.
What,
Who's that? Who are you?
Turned out the light.
Look out, Briggs.
One side. Here, let go.
I want your payroll list. Where is it?
I'm not...
The payroll list.
Let go my arm.
The payroll, hurry.
In the file, top drawer.
That's better. Now, join your pal on the floor. No. Before you do any phone calling, take a look at this door.
Oh, my jaw. Where's the phone?
Why didn't you stop him?
Try stopping a whirlwind. You know who that was?
Had my back turned.
Saw him when he came in. That was the Green Hornet.
The Green Hornet?
Call the police. They'll take care of him.
Yes, hurry. The Hornet.
Turn on the lights. Can't see the dial. Well, that's better.
Don't call the police. Wait.
Get away, you fool.
No. Didn't you hear what he said as he left?
What's that got to... Huh? What did he say?
Something about the door. Look on the door.
The door? I don't see anything.
That paper wasn't stuck to the door before.
Where?
This.
Why, that's nothing but part of a newspaper page.
Turnbull, look at this. Here's that item about Hurley.
It's circled in pencil. And the word accident...
crossed out. He's written murder in its place. Turnbull, we don't dare call the police. The Hornet's wise.
Mr. Britt?
I got the payroll record, Cato. Way down those stairs from Turnbull's office. You drive, Cato. I want to start checking these names. Fortunately, there aren't many. A racket like theirs needs very little overhead.
Where will we go now?
3 women. Needn't bother with them. Here's Hurley. And death checks him off. That leaves 1, 2, 4 possibilities. Head for a phone, Cato. I'm getting in touch with those men right now.
Leaving the Green Hornet mask and gun in the Black Beauty, Britt Reed made several phone calls to the men on the list. Finally, on his 3rd call...
Hello, is this Buck?
Talking.
Now, listen, Buck, I just left the office. The heat's on.
What are you talking about?
I can't mention names over the phone. That accident last night.
You mean the cops know it wasn't an accident?
You sit tight. Stay where you are. We're coming right over.
Listen, Turnbull, I ain't sticking around waiting for the cops to pick me up.
You heard me. I'm giving the orders.
Not anymore, you ain't. You two are in this just like me. I'm coming down to the office right now. I want protection, and you're giving it.
Be smart, Buck. Stay where you are.
I'm coming down. If the cops grab me, I want you guys around where I can see you. Just in case of a double cross, you get it?
Yeah, suit yourself.
That's what I'm doing. I'm on my way.
Worked late, huh, Mr. Turnbull? I was just thinking tonight
And
how...
think. Don't talk.
You know, there's some of those kids around, they'll do anything. Pound the side door open, for instance.
This elevator takes all day.
Here you are, ground floor. You're the last tonight. Oh, gosh, there's somebody else ringing the front bell.
Come along, Briggs.
Wait, I gotta open the door for you. Let the other man in.
That's about time, you... Hey, what is this? You guys ain't leaving.
Buck.
What are you doing here?
Who you kidding? I got the phone call.
We didn't phone you.
Sure you did, about the job I pulled on Hurley. You said the cops was wise that it was
Shut
a
up, you
murder.
fool. You.
Me, Mr. Turnbull?
Get back to your elevator where you belong.
Oh, sure.
You didn't call me. Who did?
What's been going on tonight, Turnbull? You think this may be more of the same?
Well, do the cops know it, don't they?
Back inside.
You. Say, who is this lug?
The Green Hornet.
What?
I'm the one who called you, Buck.
On the phone?
You came here. I had other plans, but your office will do just as well, Turnbull.
What's the matter with you, Buck? Go after
It
him.
wouldn't be wise.
He's got a gun, boss.
I never signed you. You're covered there, too.
Came up like a cat. Not a sound.
March, you first, Turnbull.
All right. Don't think you're getting away with anything, Hornet.
What you're getting away with concerns me more.
Does this guy know?
We'll talk about that when we get
You
upstairs.
can't blackmail us.
Say, I thought you gentlemen were gone for the night. I didn't figure. A stick up!
One side, in the elevator.
No.
Get in, the three of you.
Hey, you can't do that. Private property.
You're staying here. I'll run the elevator myself.
Now, wait.
Take it.
You shot him.
Only guess. He'll be out for an hour. Time for us to have a nice long talk. And by the time we're through, we'll know where we stand.
Now listen, Lowry. Will you stop harping on that Hurley accident?
How do you know it was an accident?
Because I know it. Sure as my name's Doyle.
Suffering snake style. Lowry was only asking you a civil question.
And I answered it. Now shut up and let me answer the phone.
Hello? I'm at the police station. Police!
What's up?
Green Tan building. A man in a mask tried to gas me, but the elevator door's closed. But
Speak up. I can't hear you. What man in what mask?
the night attendant at the Green Tan building. Come down, hurry.
What's the matter with you, man?
What's the excitement, Doyle?
This guy on the phone. He must have passed out for a minute. Hey.
I'm all right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it something?
A fella in a green mask. He had a gun, would have gassed me. Only the outside elevator door closed first.
You say he would have gassed you only the outside elevator doors closed first? A man in a green mask, eh?
Green mask?
It's
Why,
in the
holy
Green
crow,
Tan
that's a
building.
Green Hornet.
Fifth floor.
Yeah, I hear you. Up on the 5th floor. We'll be there. It's him, all right. Up on a skyscraper on the 5th floor.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Glory be. It looks like we're after getting the Green Hornet at last.
All right, Hornet, you know the whole setup. What do you set it for?
Well, let's get out of this office.
No hurry, Buck. Nobody knows we're here except the night attendant downstairs, and he's gassed.
Why waste time?
Get to the point, Hornet. A crook like you doesn't bother with something unless you have an angle.
I have.
What are you looking at me for?
Turnbull, do you realize the spot you're in?
This racket can support all of us, Hornet.
I'm talking about Buck.
Me?
He's a murderer, Turnbull. Murderers are dangerous.
I still don't see
Suppose
what
the police pick him up for any reason. It doesn't matter whether it's for this particular job or not. They'll work over him. They'll make him talk.
Hey, what does that mean?
He might let something slip about Hurley, even if he didn't mean to.
Why, you're
I'm not
suggesting...
doing business until you get rid of him.
Your accomplice. He's getting impatient, Hornet.
And this is the only door. You think over what I've just said while I'm outside.
There ain't nothing to argue about.
What is it, Cato?
Wait, the police.
Police, where?
They just came. I saw from a window.
Oh, they're downstairs. It's a tight spot, Cato. How did they find out we were here?
I don't know, Mr. Bates.
Cato, get into that elevator. I jammed the door open on this floor so it wouldn't run. It's our only chance. If you hear the police before I join you, don't wait. Save yourself.
No, Mr. Bates.
Do as I say, Cato. Get into that elevator.
But I will not leave
No
you.
time to argue. Pray that I'm joining you soon.
What did he want?
Now listen, Hornet. Nobody bumps me off. Not while I'm
I'm tired of talk. From now on, I'm taking charge.
Look out, the gun.
This is for you two.
You gas,
What's the meaning of it?
Now, you, Buck. Get going.
Hey, you're gone screwy. First you're against me, and then
Get
you...
out this door.
Let go of me.
Into the elevator. I haven't changed my mind, Buck. You're going to be taken care of. Well taken care of. Now, close the doors.
No, you can't. You can't do it. Now listen, Hornet.
Look at the indicator, Doyle. That elevator's starting down. That's what I told you. He had it up there jammed, so I couldn't bring it down.
I sent some of the men upstairs. They'll cover the 5th floor.
Suffering snakes. If the Green Hornet's in this elevator, we got him hands down.
Sure, he don't know we're waiting. He'll open them doors and step right into our arms.
Look, it's coming to the 1st floor.
Get ready.
We'll settle with you in just a few minutes, Buck.
Holy crow, he's talking to somebody. Quiet. Now listen, Hornet. I won't tell nobody I bumped Hurley off. You can trust me.
Did he say Hurley?
I trust nobody, especially a rat like you.
I tell you, it was Turnbull's idea. Him and Briggs, they give me my orders.
And I'm giving you this.
I don't hear nothing. Why don't he open the door?
Holy crow, look at that.
The elevator's moving again. It's going on down to the basement.
If he gets away now, I'll...
Quick, how do we get to the basement?
This way. Step on it.
Keep your gun handy.
We'll get him. This way, around the corner.
There's the elevator.
Sure, with the door wide open and no Green Hornet.
Who's this guy? He's out cold.
Here's where we got out through the coal chute.
That guy thinks of everything.
And he leaves a murderer behind for Dive to put the cuffs on.
Murderer? Sure, this guy murdered Hurley. We heard it all through the door. And Turns Bull and his pal are in it, too.
Say, that's right. We did hear him confess, didn't we?
Well, you gotta say one thing for the Hornet. He may get away himself, but he always leaves somebody around for the cops.
Racketeers arrested for murder. Pension racket smashed. Green Hornet escapes police. Green Hornet still alive. That's the Lex Street paper.
The story you have just heard is a copyrighted feature of the Green Hornet Incorporated. The situations and characters depicted in this drama are fictitious. Any similarity to actual persons or events of the past or present is coincidental.